Hello everyone and welcome to another Destiny 2 build video. In today's video I'm going to be highlighting my Arc 3.0 Warlock Thunder Buddy build. I'm really having a lot of fun with this build. The goal for this build was just to create chaos using all of the new abilities and melees and fun stuff that Arc 3.0 has brought to the Warlock. The main focus was to be able to have the Arc Soul, aka my Thunder Buddy, out, while I also was able to throw a grenade and have unlimited uptime of my Thunder Buddy. He was always out there with me, always in the battle, always helping me out. So I think I have accomplished that. I have a lot of fun with this build, and I hope you will too. So without further ado, let's get right into the build. For the super, I'm running Chaos Reach. You can really run whatever you'd like here, but I do like Chaos Reach, and I run that. You can also run Healing Rift or Empowering Rift. It's your choice. I run Strafe Glide, but again, whichever jump you're comfortable with. I also run Chain Lightning, but if you want, you could run Ball Lightning as well. Again, world is your oyster. I also run Storm Grenades for their great cooldown at 1 minute 45 seconds. But you could again run something like Pulse Grenades, which also are very strong, but that does increase the cooldown quite significantly at 2 minutes. So just be wary of that. And then for the aspects, I'm running Lightning Surge as well as Electrostatic Mine. For Lightning Surge, I really wanted to run this because I really like the sliding and activating my melee creates that blink and you get that nice storm lightning right there. I think that's really cool and really fun. So I wanted to run that. I wanted to make sure I was able to do that. I really wanted to have that ability. And then I run Electrostatic Mind with defeating targets with arc abilities or defeating jolted or blinded targets creates an ionic trace. Collecting an ionic trace makes you amplified. This is going to come in clutch in our ability to get our grenades back quickly and effectively. For the fragments, I'm running Spark of Shock, your arc grenade jolt targets. Again, that's going to tie in directly with Electrostatic Mind. I'm also running Spark of Magnitude. Your lingering arc grenades, lightning grenades, pulse grenade, and storm grenade have extended duration. This really helps to bring the damage in from those grenades. Spark of Beacons. While you're amplified, your arc special weapon final blows create a blinding explosion. This helps with your survivability, especially before when the arc resilience was bugged out. This helps a lot. This could be switched out though if you want, but it does pair very nicely into Electrostatic Mind as well. Spark of Amplitude is the final fragment we're running, and that says rapidly defeating targets while you are amplified creates an orb of power. That's very important to this build, and you're going to see that very shortly. But essentially creating those orbs of power is going to allow us to get our grenades back even quicker, essentially giving us that unlimited uptime. Moving on to the weapons, this build pairs fantastically well with Salvager's Salvo, primarily with the Demolitionist spec selected with the Chain Reaction spec selected to create those arc explosions and get those trace ions coming back to you, as well as giving you more grenade energy every time you get a kill. Really, any weapon will do here, but I do prefer to run it with Demolitionist. Do you have to? No, but it does give you back your grenades that much quicker, and with the great combo of Demolitionist Adrenaline Junkie or Demolitionist Golden Tricorn, these are all weapons that will be able to pair well. Just look for those rolls and you'll be all set, but do give Salvager's Salvo a try. Moving on to the build itself with the armor. On my headpiece, I have a solar piece with Ashes to Assets, Harmonic Siphon for creating more orbs, as well as Taking Charge. Again, we're going to see this come into play a little bit later. On my arms, of course, I have Getaway Artist. I love this exotic, and I wanted to use it. I didn't want to go with having to use my Rift to create my arc wells. I wanted to be able to call them out on the fly wherever I was, but also have my Rift to either give me an Empowering Rift or even a Healing Rift, whichever one I chose. So I wanted to use Getaway Artist to convert and just do it on the fly. So I have them spec'd into Stasis, primarily to equip the Grenade Kickstart mod, and then I also have a Elemental Charge mod on here as well. Moving on to the chest piece, I have a arc chest piece primarily to run Seeking Wells, and then I just have the thermal shock plating from this season on as well. For the legs, I have solar for 2 reasons. I want to have Innervation. I want to have Innervation because it reduces my grenade cooldown each time you pick up an orb of power. That's fantastic. Then I also have Firepower. While charged with light, regain a portion of your grenade energy when you use your grenade, consuming 1 stack of charge with light. These things all contribute to be able to get those grenades back even quicker and get that cooldown even lower. And then on my class item, I have a solar, but you could really go whichever one you want. But you really want to spec into the lightning strikes twice. After throwing an arc grenade, gain increased grenade recharge for a short time. Arc final blows extend the duration of this benefit. So the more kills you get, the more recharge and the faster recharge you have for that grenade. Again, contributing to lower grenade cooldowns and allowing you to get those grenades back even faster. I get a grenade about every 10 seconds, which allows me to keep that arc buddy up, but as well as keep my grenades, my storm grenades coming. They're so powerful and I wanted to use them, but I wanted to have that arc buddy out, my thunder buddy out at the same time, and that's why we've done this. I also have an elemental armaments mod on here as well. Again, helping me create those wells, again, to shorten my cooldown. So it's all about shortening cooldowns. And with all of this stacking, your melee actually comes back really quickly as well. It's not focused in there, so it's not as quick as some other builds, but it does come back rather quickly, even without having them much stacked in here, allowing you to kind of use that fun, new blink melee pretty often. But that's going to do it for the build. You can see in the background gameplay, I have my Thunder Buddy up almost indefinitely, as well as calling out grenades when I want. I'm having a lot of fun just kind of creating chaos with my Salvager Salvo here, and I can just really just have fun. That's what this build's about, and that's what I think gaming is about. So I wanted to highlight that with this build, and you're able to use all of the new aspects, new fragments, and new abilities, and really just, you know, showcase everything that Arc 3.0 has to bring to the Warlock. So if you like the build, there will be a dim link in the description below. Please, if you like the build, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.